Well, I've been away for a few weeks and I'm back now. On today's walk we are doing the Helme, which is near Kendal. One of my favourite walks because it offers the most amazing views. You've got wild horses, you've got loads of nature, views of the whole peninsula of the Lake District, Kendal, and then out towards Helme Power Station. Beautiful. Been off for a few weeks because life caught up with me. We can discuss that on the walk. Today I'm thinking about perspective and changing your perspective. Think about that while I show you this beautiful, beautiful place, and we'll come back and have a bit of a talk about how I needed to shift my own personal perspective. Let's crack on with this one though now.
I can't let you go, baby. I just want to tell you that. No. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started I just can't stop. No, cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby.
I'd almost forgot that I had failed. The film had failed when I came up to the Helme, so this is me finishing that off. I'd been talking about perspective, and I thought what an amazing day for me to talk about perspective, because it's a year ago since the person who I call my dad died today. And my perspective is, I've just got off the phone to his wife at the time. My perspective today is that you can either have a dismal day of not feeling too good and sort of feeling unhappy and being sad, or doing like Steve was, for me, an inspirational guy, and he'd be annoyed. That's what I just said to Angie. I said he would be annoyed if we weren't celebrating his life. So tonight he liked to brandy and he liked to rum and coke. That'll be me tonight, and I'm just out with the dogs and with the other dogs. I've got the Bets today. This is the Bets. Tedster! Got the Bets. Bit of COVID. Here he comes. Tedster! So I've got like the pack. I'm like the pack of dogs today, and my perspective is for today, I'm going to have a good day for Steve and make sure I enjoy it. Look at that, what he's just done to my leg. I've got a white t-shirt on as well, just what you want of dogs. But perspective is what you place on things, and it's up to you what you think and perceive. So put a perspective that you know is going to make you feel good, and that's the one that I'm looking for. And today I'm going to create that for Steve.
I gotta tell you that I've been looking for a love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now, cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby.
Right, this is another call. I've just bumped into another dog walker. While out, this is a call for action. If you are single, on your own, a little bit lonely, get a dog. All the channel, one of the things I always say is exercise is great, walking is. As soon as you've got a dog, you have to go out and walk. Just said to this guy, and this was an example, I don't know if I can get it because I'm holding my phone. You start off walking like this when you go out on a walk, say if it's wet, and then you slowly come up, and the end of every single dog walk is the most pleasurable experience you could ever have. Get a dog. So if you haven't, even if you've never had dogs, a dog will make you go out and walk and exercise, but what also it'll do, it'll give you more love than you've ever had in your whole life, and it'll make you feel valued and important, and you'll have someone that is out for you no matter what. So there's my perspective change for today. And yeah, if anyone's going through any sadness, like anniversary of things and whatnot, let's put that into a perspective. And for people we've lost, let's give them something, let's celebrate their life rather than mourn their death. Perspective change. Setting yourself a target that you do. You know, I run up the castle. This is a big walk. We're on the top of the Helme. I walk right down to the bottom, walk back up, just so when I get to the top I've accomplished something. I know I've put my heart in a certain rate. I know that's good for me, and you feel good. So you've got to put things in your life consistent things that you know you're going to do. You know, one of the things is I'm doing a video at the minute about where I live in the high street, and one of the things I'm going to say that might be controversial, but I mean it. People moan about parking. Not enough parking. What I'm going to say is we need more disabled parking, because people there who are with a disability, they suffer more from walking and not having the ability. Everyone else though, park a mile out and use your coming to shopping or going to work, use it for exercise every day. If you want to lose a little bit, walk to work, walk home. It's like, it's a subtle difference. And after a bit you start thinking, like I'm obsessed by walking, because I know that I get what I need out of life out of it. I clear my mind. You know, I mean, we're blessed. Just looking around where we are now, it's a blessing. With the Tedster, he's a blessing. That little thing there, you'd love him. If you've met this dog, you'd absolutely love him. So doing the things that we love. This is the dog walker I just met down there. He's coming up, lovely guy. Talking about what dog walking does to him as an older guy and how much it's changed him. He was actually talking about, like, Marley's older perspective. Is Marley, 11-year-old, you know, Labrador. She's doing good. There she is. He said that he was in the same boat, so he got a pup. So I might think about that, because I love my walking. You know, everything's just a perspective change of what it needs to be, and make sure that perspective's something that makes you appreciate things more. Because your perspective's your choice. No one can push it on you. So a shift of perspective is a shift of direction for the positive, and the positive of change. I'm an obsession about dogs, so I'll have to stroke every dog that I ever see, but you know, it's just persisting, and you know, it's a happy life if we make it happy and we have the perspective of it being happy. But I come across quite a lot of people who are struggling with life, and it isn't because their life's bad, but it's the perspective they've placed on life, or the perspective they've placed on an event or something. You know, nothing's as big as what you make it to be. So make something big about the factor of feeling good. Make that your really important factor, and find how your life shifts. Thanks for watching. It's my first video in 3 weeks. I went and did a video last week. Brilliant. I'm doing it with someone else. Whole video by wind. Couldn't use any of the footage. End of another amazing dog walk. Look at this. Look at it. They're all messy, and here we go. The video was on perspective, and I had just to change the perspective that no matter what I do, this dog, this one here, is going to jump in the car and run everywhere with its muddy feet. Look, it's the cutest dog in the world.